What's going on, guys? So we have some patch notes here for the most recent 7.01 patch that's dropping right now. As of right now, it's in process. They shared patch notes here, so everyone check out them. There's quite a bit here. There's a few things I want to talk about that are super exciting that I want to go over. So let's just jump into it. So right off rip, Chronicles of a New Era quests have been added. These, the first one that we have currently as of this patch is a new challenger appears. You'll need to be Disciple, War, or Magic level 100, of course. Solution 9, you'll go to these coordinates here to get it, and you'll have to complete the main scenario quest, Dawntrail, which is the whole expansion. You'll have to finish Dawntrail. Once you do that, you can come and start this new quest, and we'll have all this new stuff here, and you need to complete the next patch. You'll have to complete this one to get this one, and so on and so forth down here. New housing stuff, the orchestrion roles have been added, and our gold saucer tried cards have been added. Nothing too crazy there. Battle system, these are all traits and actions that have been adjusted. The ones that I want to point out are the tank stuff. There's been issues with tanks having enmity, so all the DPS have been taking all the tanks that have been able to keep aggro. So with this new update, they seem to fix that with total eclipse and prominence for the gladiator and paladin, increased enmity, marauder and warrior, overpower, mythical tempest, primal ruination. Well, I'm sorry, overpower, mythical tempest, increased enmity, primal ruination. It reduced the timer for that one. The effect duration and impotency has been increased from 740 to 780. But it seems everything here is increasing enmity, mostly on all of the tanks, which is great because that's been an issue since Dawntrail launched. And then there's a few things here with pugilist and monk, and I'll post this down below in the description so you guys can read this and see all changes and stuff if you want to. They've changed some things for the monk, some things for the samurai here, for the viper. The range has been increased for most of its things. The generational attacks, the twin flame bite, twin blood bite, and death rattle. These have been, like I said, increased because before you had to be pretty close up, right? So now you don't have to be as close, which is good. Black Mage Armor Soul now acquired at level 35 instead of level 76, which is massive. And then you got a Red Mage here. Manification is increased from 15 seconds to 30 seconds. That's doubled. That's sick. Astrologian or Astrologian, however you guys want to say that. I always call it Astrologian. Light speed has changed, reduces recast time from 90 to 60. Astral Draw recast time has been reduced from 60 to 55. Umbral Draw from 60 to 55. And then Mara Cosmos potency has been increased from 250 to 270. So those are some of the actions and trait changes and stuff like that for some of the jobs. Most important of those being, of course, the tank. That is the most important for me, and that I've noticed it needs to be changed because I play Dark Knight mostly. And then, of course, the Viper changes as well. The new raid dungeon, AAC Light Heavyweight tier, has been added. So here's the raid dungeons, right? To unlock this, you'll need to be level 100. Item level needs to be 685 or above. Party size is 8 players. Time limit is 90 minutes. This is all basic stuff. You just want to make sure your eye level is 685 or higher, which shouldn't be too hard to do. It's just the in-game stuff. And it does say here players can queue solo via the duty finder after unlocking the raid. So you have to do the quest to unlock the raid, which is right here. Disciple of War level 100. And then you will need. It doesn't have a location yet. It doesn't have who you set the location or the quest from. But players must first complete Chronicles of a New Era quest. A new challenger appears. So that was what we talked about at the beginning of the video. Complete that, and then you'll unlock the new raid dungeon. As far as the rewards go, this is important. Treasure coffers that appear upon completing the AAC Light Heavyweight tier will not yield gear, but instead yield tokens that can be traded for gear of your choosing. You can only receive 1 token per match of the AAC Lightweight Heavyweight tier or Light Heavyweight tier each week. In the event you are awarded a token from the loot list, you relinquish your right to vote. I'm pretty sure it's vote for all remaining tokens, regardless of whether you selected need or greed. So, in the event you're awarded a token, you relinquish your right to vote whether you get need or greed. So once you get a token, that is it for that week. Okay, that is it per match per week. Also note there's no weekly restrictions on entering the heavyweight tier. Reward eligibility reset every Tuesday, as with the Wondrous Tales book and stuff like that, at 1 a.m. PDT, or it's 8 GMT or 18 AEST. Item exchange for the tokens. The items obtained from Treasure Coffers can be exchanged for gear by speaking with this person here in Solution 9, these coordinates. First, for the headpiece, you'll need 2 light heavyweight hollow helms. For the body, you'll need 4 hollow armors. The hands, you'll need 2 hollow gauntlets. Legs, 4 hollow chassis, or chassis? I don't know how to say that one. For the feet, you will need 2 of the hollow greaves, and for the accessories, things like the neck piece, the earrings, the rings, you'll need 1 hollow earring. And in completion reward for completing the thing, upon completing AAC light heavyweight M4, which is the 4th one, the fourth raid, players will also earn a light heavy hollow blade once per week. The rewards can be exchanged with this person again at these same coordinates as mentioned above for universal tomestones, which can then in turn be exchanged for the weapons, for the raid weapons. And same as before, it resets every Tuesday. Weapons will be available for exchange for universal tomestones after the introduction of elegant tomestones of heliometry, which are scheduled for release 2 weeks after patch 7.01. The following duties have been added to Duty Roulette normal raids. That is the AAC light heavyweight M1, M2, M3, and M4. So there's going to be 4 of these. You can do one of these, get a reward, do the next one, get a reward, do the next one, get a reward, get the next one, get a reward, and then have to wait until the following week before you can get any more of the helms, the armor, the gauntlets, chassis, all that stuff, right? And once per week you complete M4, you'll get one of the hollow blades. That's given to you, I'm pretty sure, regardless, just once per week. While under the effect of directional disregard, enemy target rings will take on a distinct new shape, which will be right here. This indicates that directional requirements do not need to be met when attacking these targets. This is pretty cool. So it'll let you know if it has this specific ring around it. You do not have to be in a certain direction when attacking the target. Good lord. Sorry, it is super late. It's 4 in the morning. I'm beat. New items have been added. These are some new things here. This is all we have. On Twitter, I think they did show a front, which is this one, and in a backside. So these are the new armor, new items that have been added. They have not said whether or not these are part of the raid or not. Personally, I'm going to assume that's the case, but do not hold me to that. The items added, the names and stuff, they'll be listed at a later date, so look forward to that. And then furnishing stone partitions cannot be dyed. Requirements to script exchange until they all have been changed. Before, players must speak with Rodina in Solution 9. These coordinates now, as of this patch, players must first complete the quest Go West Craftsman. So now, after you do this, you gain access to the script exchange. So that's pretty good. And then new minions have been added. Look forward to this. I'll be going over the minions and how to get them once they show what they are and stuff. So be excited for that. And then for the system updates, in order to receive or reduce server congestion, a new area has been added that will split into multiple instances. So what that means is the new area that's coming in this patch, it'll have more than one instance, which is good. That way you're not stuck waiting, and congestion is not gonna be crazy to get into that area. Number of multiple field instances implemented. Good lord. The number of multiple field instances implemented in 7.0 have been changed as follows. Toliolo goes from 3 instances down to 2. Uropaka goes from 6 to 3, and then Kazumaka also goes from 6 to 3. So these instances are dropping. We don't need as many now because the servers aren't as congested. Old Charlotte will no longer be separated into multiple instances. New achievements titles have been added. New trophies and achievements have been added to PlayStation and Xbox, and new music sound effects have been added. Then there's a long list here of resolved issues. I'm not going to go over these. Instead, I will just leave this here. You can pause it and read it as you need, or again, I'll have the link down below, and you're more than welcome to come read all these as needed. So yeah, that's everything. If you found this video helpful at all, be sure to like and subscribe for more Final Fantasy XIV content. And as always, thanks and huge shout out to my YouTube members for supporting the channel. I greatly appreciate you guys. Be on the lookout for that minion guide whenever it does drop, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.